Hola Gems, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. My name is Cherry from God's Gems. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about seeking validation in others to make yourself feel good. Today it's pretty hot here in New York. It's like 89 degrees, and then you mix a train with it, and it's a really hot mess. So excuse my hair's all boing this afternoon rather. This evening, oh my goodness, wake up. Okay, this evening, I'm sorry, came out of work. Okay, so I want to talk about some people who can get into a trap. I've gotten into a trap for many years, coming out of seeking validation in other people, that look at me syndrome, seeking somebody to confirm their identity, confirm, who they're alive, they have purpose, that they're worthy. And there's nothing wrong with feeling appreciated, but when you cross that line of thirsty for somebody else to approve of you in some way, and you start, kind of makes you sometimes maybe look at yourself like you have really bad faults about yourself. And not saying perfect, because we're not perfect, but when you start second guessing yourself to a point where it's detrimental to your mental health and emotional stress. Like we hear all these stories of people committing suicide because of bullying and things like that. um, I want you guys to come into a place of, in your inner healing journey, take a look in that area of your heart, your soul, where you've constantly trying to seek validation from other people. It's kind of like when they say, like, when you give money to people, don't look for anything in return. If you give like gifts, like generous giver, do it with not expecting anything in return. And so you want to get to that place where not just getting comfortable with yourself and loving yourself so much to the point that you don't need to seek validation in anybody yourself, and any seeking validation from anybody for yourself. Again, there's nothing wrong with being appreciative. If you do something for somebody, or your job, and you're doing good work and things like that, it's good to feel lifted up by other people, and it's encouraged. But when you're getting hungry for that, that becomes your purpose, or you can't live without that, that's when it's a problem. And that's when it takes an emotional toll and a mental hold on your health, on your emotions, on your soul. You start to drag down, and it causes resentment towards people who may not even know that you need that. So try to get yourself into a place of really loving yourself, having a grateful attitude with what you have and who you are, and extending grace to yourself on becoming a better version of yourself. Process this journey that you're coming into, and extending grace to others, and just seeking God, and knowing that God loves you and God has great plans for you, and that in this journey you're going to start surrounding yourself with new people who will be able to reciprocate what you need in a healthy way. But also, you want people who are not yes people, that if you're doing something wrong, you want to be in a place in your life where you're okay with being held accountable also. You know what I mean? You don't want to be surrounded by entourage people who are always telling you yes, 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 souping up your head, right? Giving you, a big head, that you fly away and nobody can tell you anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that also, that there has to be that balance. You know what I mean? So I just want to come and chit chat with that. Just came out of nowhere. I was on the train thinking what I could talk to you guys about today. And so, know your love. God loves you. You have purpose. You have a calling. And have an awesome evening. I don't know. I might go to the gym. I'm not sure. It's super hot outside. That's about it. All right, guys. Bye bye.